Hey guys, Austin Schneider here, and if you are a first-time home buyer or thinking about buying your first home here soon, keep watching because we're gonna go through the top mistakes that first-time home buyers typically make. First mistake that first-time home buyers typically make is buying more house than you can afford. So what we see time and time again is people getting approved for a specific amount, and at the end of the day, them really not being able to afford that amount that the lender is giving them approval for. You see this a lot if a borrower has stellar credit. Usually that increases your loan amount, and as a first-time home buyer, that gets you excited, but that doesn't account in fees such as maintenance, insurance, taxes that you will be on top of your loan amount, as well as if you want to furnish the property, if you're needing to buy new furniture. So accounting for those type of fees, and then annually thinking about the maintenance because you are a homeowner and possible repairs that could come up. We usually say around 1 to 3% is what you should budget annually for that. Mistake number 2 that we see a lot of first-time home buyers make are not shopping around for a better mortgage rate. So typically, you'll have a friend that's a lender, or you'll go to one lender, and because they're talking about how good their rates are, how they beat out the competition, you get sucked into what they have to offer. Chances are there may be some better options for you at different companies, whether that's a bank, whether that's another broker. That could definitely be worth your time to explore and see if you can save money in the long term by seeing if there's better options from a different lender. Mistake number 3 that we see a lot with first-time home buyers is starting your home search without getting pre-qualified. The last thing that you want to do is go out on a home search, find a home that you love, and end up realizing that 1, you can't afford it, and 2, you're not even nearly prepared to afford it. Especially in a competitive market, it's more imperative than ever to either get pre-underwritten or pre-approved before you even go look at a house and get excited. Also, this gives you an idea of what you can afford, how much your payments are going to be, and what sort of house that you can get with that type of budget. Mistake number 4 that a lot of first-time home buyers make is not taking advantage of the low down payment options. Guys, you do not need 20% down to purchase a home. While you do save on private mortgage insurance, which is a monthly expense, and your interest rate and your monthly fee may be a little bit lower at the end of the day, there are low down payment options for you that require as low as 3.5% down that you as a first-time home buyer can take advantage of. Definitely check with your local lender and some government-sponsored loans to see what's out there for you before getting in the mindset that, hey, I need 20% down to purchase a home. That's a big chunk of money, and it's not required for you to become a homeowner. Mistake number 5 that we see a lot of first-time home buyers make are not exploring other options such as an FHA loan, a VA loan, or USDA loan. So especially if you're strapped for cash, these are 3 great government-sponsored programs that could help you get into a home at a very low upfront cost. So loans like the FHA loan, you can get into a home with just 3.5% down. A VA loan, if you're a veteran or a current active member of the military, you can get into a house with 0% down. And the USDA loan, which allows you to get into a house with as low as 0% down in a rural area, but there are income limits when it comes to this type of loan. Definitely don't neglect these government-sponsored loans, as it can be another great option for first-time home buyers, especially the ones strapped for the down payment to start building wealth through real estate. Mistake number 6 that a lot of first-time home buyers make are not lining up any gift money. I mean, a lot of the times either parents or grandparents or a lot of organizations will gift money for down payment assistance that can go towards the purchase of your home. If you have a parent or a grandparent that has a lot of equity pent up in their house, there's also options to utilize that for your home purchase. Mistake number 7 that a lot of first-time home buyers make are not negotiating with the buyer's agents or with the agents for a commission rebate. A lot of the times, especially for first-time home buyers, knowing that they're strapped for cash, it's always worth it to ask the agent if they are willing to do some sort of rebate at closing from their commission. The typical realtor commission is anywhere from 2 to 3%, and if they're willing to budge to help out their client, that's going to be a long-term client. Absolutely, a lot of times you'll see that. Mistake number 8 that a lot of first-time home buyers are making are not checking your credit score. Guys, credit scores make a huge impact on what you can afford. Just 20 points can have a huge effect on the interest rate that you're getting, and again, how much you can purchase, your purchasing power. If you are thinking about buying a house, or if you're in the process right now, definitely check out your credit score, see where and if you can improve, and if you have to improve, or if there's room for improvement, start executing that immediately. Mistake number 9 that we're seeing a lot of first-time home buyers making are putting too much or too little down for a down payment. So too much down can really just drain your savings, not allow you to have much left over for say furniture, unexpected expenses that could come up with the house or just even personally, and it can leave you being cash poor. And those that are paying too little down, you might come across the issue of having really high monthly payments because you're gonna have to pay that private mortgage insurance, and typically your interest rate's gonna be a little bit higher the lower you put down towards your loan. Mistake number 10 that we are seeing a lot of first-time home buyers making are not buying a house that's going to fit your needs in the long term. If you're planning to stay in the home for 2 to 3 years and then trying to sell it, it may not pencil for you at the end of the day unless you're thinking about making that into a rental property. Think 5, 10 plus years, where are you gonna be in your life? Is this house still gonna make sense for me? Am I gonna be renting it? Am I gonna be Airbnb-ing it? Am I gonna be raising a family in it? Because selling your home is so expensive when it comes to short term, think about where you're gonna be in 5 to 10 years and if you will still have this piece of real estate as an asset for you. And the last mistake that we see a lot of first-time home buyers make is getting too emotional about one house. When you're going out to purchase a home, when you're starting to see houses, it's easy to get super excited about one house, fall in love with it, have dreams about it, think it's your dream home, which can lead to emotional decisions such as overspending on the house or choosing a house that really isn't the home that's the best fit for you. Definitely take your time when you're out searching for a home. Don't get too emotionally drawn into one home until you physically get the keys. Even when you're in escrow, you're not a homeowner until you physically get the keys, and leave the emotions until you can pick the keys out. All right guys, thanks so much for watching. For more mistakes that first-time home buyers are making, for more on these topics, visit us online at themortgagereports.com. Thanks so much for watching. Again, we will see you on the next one.